Just because you're ill doesn't change the fact that you're a monster. I'm glad I got to see you before you died. You deserve no sympathy from me.
I know. I am so...
I think he might come and see you. You never know what's going on in his head these days. Why does he live like that?
My film was called To Be Frank, which was about a homeless person who managed to live inside a working police station.
If he doesn't get paid, he doesn't work here. Surely you don't think he comes in, works, and then goes home with no pay?
Mark, I make sure I do my job right. If he's not on here, he doesn't work here.
The live element to it was a bit daunting at first, having to learn your lines for one, instead of just reading them before you go on stage. But no, it was really good.
I wonder how long I can get away with it from, yeah? I best be going now. See ya!
I was the lead. I got to play a completely different character to what I am.
We created our vision, really. We created what we wanted, so it was good. Yeah.
I was in To Be Frank and Being Invisible. I was in 2 of them.
Our film was about a woman who lives in a workmate's house without him knowing, and it's called Being Invisible.
Okay, for starters, you know that key that I had, the spare key, it's still not turned up. And now I've started like drinking milk without realising it, and half my stuff has moved from the one side of the room to the other side of the room overnight.
All the students were really professional in everything that they did. I really enjoyed it, yeah.
It was really fun to film as well, so it's not just like, it was a learning experience. So yeah, it was good.
Originally, the working title for the film was Bombception, so we chose our team name to be Teamception, inspired by Inception film.
Ah, good, you're here, Dave. I've been waiting for you. Look, we need to sort this situation out now. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think it's very good.
Dave, can you hear me, Dave? Dave, you're in hospital. You've had an accident. Everything's fine, and you're in the best place for it.
Planning on entering it into a few festivals. I've got a few lined up, so I'm going to start messaging them after during the summer.
I think it's called Closure.
And how was the experience?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to know the titles of the film I'm in. It really helps.
Rachel was the director, so she was shouting at everyone in the truck. And I turn on light bulbs every now and again.
The idea of filming live is, it's fine in theatre, but in film and TV, it's a daunting experience. So it was interesting to film it live.
Multiple stab wounds to the chest, significant bruising of the face and arms.
Female, 25, Whitefield.
Because frankly, the boyfriend's alibi checks out. His landlord said that he'd heard the TV playing in his apartment at exactly the same time. The boyfriend said he'd been watching Jeremy Kyle in his statement to the police.
You have to focus on the little things, like the whiteboard. When we did the live scenes, we were using the whiteboard, and when you're shooting again and again and again, you do have to make sure that you focus on rubbing things out, making sure things are in the same place, just little continuity issues.
And then we had the sun keep coming in and coming out and spoiling all our shots, so we had to do it about 4 or 5 times, so it got a bit annoying. We got there at the end.
I've always liked doing projects with students, primarily because they're the filmmakers of tomorrow. Sarah, why didn't you listen to me? Oh God, I gotta go and get help. Sarah, please, hang on there, hang on, please. I was quite worried, probably going on set, not having worked with the actress before on the day, but yeah, it seemed to work out fine.
I would like to congratulate my friend, Eustace Milius, for doing such a great job.
I'm happy with it. It was okay.
The Dark Maze. Sorry, Dark Maze.
I was very cold. It was a cold, dark place.
It's about a girl who's giving a statement to the police and she thinks that she was kidnapped. She doesn't remember, and while she's like talking to the policeman, she remembers more and more.
I heard them whispering, but everything is very fuzzy.
Can you remember where you were?
I didn't expect this module to be that hard, and I didn't thought it's gonna turn out the way I wanted, but it came out to be pretty good, and I'm proud of myself. Yeah.
It was wonderful. I was working with a very professional crew.
Our film is Shattered Dreams.
Joy from start to finish.
What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go?
I'll sort it. Promise.
Okay. This is ours. We worked really hard for this.
I'll sort something. I promise.
No. This is all your fault. It's all your fault.
Filming went well, you know, well scheduled, well executed, nicely done.
It's fun. It is the best fun that you can have.
So I will be doing my MA project for the next 4 months.
I always find Bradford Uni one of the best colleges, universities that I've worked with in terms of their expertise, their treatment of actors, which is very important. And I always find them a joy to work with. This is my third time coming to one of these events and working in films for Bradford Uni, and I hope it won't be my last.
Ooh, you can't ask me that.
And quite honestly, I've done a lot of work with students from Bradford University that have now gone on and are working professionally.
I enjoyed them both for different reasons.
A director never enjoys his film, but you're not doing so well with his questions, are you?
You think that he has nothing going on in his mind because he's always drunk.
No, it's not good enough to do anything with it, to be honest.
It's a miracle that he passed it all.
And whether we all come together and actually focus and do it.
And it's called Being Invisible.